inequality. While I bring the meat home,
I am going to come to that.
Prepare that.
I am going
to
say
that is.
I am going to come to that.
Okay.
But let us first establish this. You had a point.
Yeah.
So the history. Do you see the challenges of men then?
You are trying to say
yes.
that this patriarchy was birthed not as a relational issue between man and woman, but because of man's responsibility.
Yes.
As man is responsibility ended? I don't want to believe you. But also,
you don't have to. You have to understand me.
Also, the issue of these women coming into this man's life at a later age, because someone is 30 years. Okay? Then this woman comes from wherever they get her from. Okay? So she has come into this home. And she has found this man probably has established himself for her that time.
They get her from or get her from?
Okay, a man gets her from wherever, and then brings her to her home.
Yes.
By the time this woman comes, already there is a system that is already running.
Yes, no problem.
Now, she was going to come, and then you expect her to share equal rights with this person or this homestead that she has.
But by the way, I need now to move, because I've now made my point of feminism is about human rights, isn't it? Now I need now to turn.
Which human rights we have discovered that were not being abused in any way.
No, they were being abused. I gave you evidences here. Women were not allowed to vote. Women were not allowed to work. Women were not allowed to go to school. Women were not allowed to own property.
But we need to ask, what were they solving?
The voting is 50 years ago. The owning of property
was it there? Is it about how long, or was it there?
But they are not voting.
They were not allowed. Women were not recognized as human beings. I will give you an example. In the students of law will tell you this. There was this professor who wrote the commentaries of law, where each and every student, I think it was in the 1950s, there in the UK, and they had this I've forgotten how it is called in law, but that the law stated that a woman cannot take a case to court. Why? Because she's non-existent. She can only take her case through her father or her husband. She can't report anyone. Why? Because she's non-existent.
As per the law.
As per the law. And it was told, don't say these are facts.
Yes, it's a fact.
How was that a problem? Yes. A woman is a human being who can be offended like any other person. A woman can be raped, but they were not even allowed to report a rape case against a man. The social structures which are injustice.
Okay, Isaiah,
established and maintained by men,
which are injustice to this human being.
But I think that law. Okay, that culture was coming from somewhere. I've just given you an example. You've married a woman 2 years.
Yes.
She has come into your society.
Yes.
Your community.
Yes.
What does she know that she's going to report?
Rape.
Now let me give an example.
Rape.
Now, the person that she's going to rape, does she know him?
to report. I know the rapist. No,
they will ask her,
Serubide has raped me. No. Serubide has raped me. Are you saying, no, is that brother saying?
Patriarchal protection.
Is that women saying that women are so dumb that they cannot even tell who raped them? Those are the social injustices I'm talking about. You men should calm down.
If they can be raped, then they need patriarchal protection. If they can be raped.
Exactly, and that is what I'm asking you to install, isn't it? Justice systems that are going to benefit the men as they benefit the women. That was my argument. My first argument.
So measures to make sure that
I have given you like 6 examples very soon. No. I have given you like 6 examples of injustice. And I even asked you and this Karamajo, how are women?
That is inequality.
That is oppression.
No, that's not operation. This one is a Karamajon, the other one is a fellow Munyankole. I have asked a fellow Munyankole. And
was it necessary?
and you Karamajon. And you Karamajon. Is Karamajon a stereotype? No, it is not. It is an identity. It is a gender identity. It is a social identity. Now, it's a gender one. It's the who. Yes. Now, I asked you a fair question and you answered yes, isn't it? Or you answered actually no. Are women in the Banyankole treated equally as men are treated? Are women in the Itesos and the Karamajong treated equally as men are treated? Your answer was no. Why do we still have this discussion?
The answer is no. We say
They're trying to explain why it is like that.
Okay. If the argument is why, isn't it? I am a logician. Is murder exempted based on the why?
No.
Yeah.
Exempted.
Yes.
Exempted because of the why.
Of the why.
Yes.
Okay. Is it therefore, does it therefore still qualify as murder?
It is.
no.
No.
What you're going to ask, does it still qualify as killing?
Murder. Because when you say killing can be exempted. Killing is a different thing from murder. If murder, isn't it, cannot be exempted because of why, it stays murder. Because if murder is exempted because of the why, it doesn't stay as murder. Are we together? It becomes another thing. Self-defense, whatever, isn't it? That's what it becomes. But murder is murder, regardless of the why. My question, you guys agree that women are treated unfairly where you come from?
Differently, not
The question is equity versus equality.
Differently.
Not unfairly.
The question is about equity, not equality.
Oh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, because of that, this talk can never stop. But he wants to do something, to say something before I go to my last question.
No, first of all,
Yes.
this is a very dishonest panel.
Full of patriots.
Not full of patriots. I am also one of the patriots. But these are very dishonest patriots. Very dishonest. Why? In their hearts of heart, they know that women, there are injustices exercised on women where we come from and where we are. And those injustices are exercised on them because they are women.
Yes, that's it.
Because they are women. You cannot have this like your brother. You are not a boy. You are a girl. This boy cannot do this. This is a girl's role. Isn't it? Even when the boy can do it. You cannot be my heir because you are a girl. I need a boy child. Even you Africans do know that whoever doesn't have a boy child does not have the musika. True or false?
True.
Because you Africans know of recently, actually, you have believed that whoever has only girls as children does not have children.
They're childless.
They are childless. Isn't it? Recently, even today, you still believe that. Isn't it? They are child free. They don't have children because they have only what?
Air free.
Only girls. They're even air free. Isn't it?
A man moves the lineage.
Because he's a man. Because he's a man who moves the lineage. Women cannot move the lineage. Even though a girl child is taken to a DNA to test the paternal test. Why are you silent? But does your girl carry your DNA? Good, fine. So is she still a child or not a child? You have always believed she's not a child because she's a girl.
No, she's not just a child, she's a female child.
These are injustices. Those are the injustices that I'm talking about. That feminism, in the context of human rights, ought to be fighting for.
What is right?
What is
in
right?
The context of what is right.
In the context of what is right. That is my argument.
But isn't what is right culture?
Is it what is right culture? No.
And generation by generation.
No. Culture right is a definition and understanding and a perception of what is right. What is right here and elsewhere.
Today and tomorrow?
If you're discussing what is, if you're discussing what is, for example, is life relative? No. Life is not. Well, there are some cultures that exercise human sacrifice as their value.
We all stand against that.
Why?
Women and men.
Why?
It's relative.
It is relative. That's what you say. What is right is relative.
But if what is right is not relative and therefore universal, are rights which are socioculturally birthed. For example,
Those are
an
not-
American,
Yes.
an American who belongs to another culture is exporting their rights to us.
You can read the Human Rights Charter. It